Hey guys, so I decided we're going to switch things up. I decided to record to a different place, but it seems no matter where I go, I appear really washed out, so I don't know, I'm just gonna have to go around the house to see what is the best recording space. But right now I'm going to temporarily record in the dining room. So today I'm going to talk about what has gotten me into cosplaying. Um, Really, the story started back in maybe 2006 when I was about 15 years old. I had found out that cosplaying existed through MySpace. There was like random people getting like cosplay pictures together. And I'm like, well, these people look familiar. Who are these people? And I think like the first cosplay image I've ever seen was a girl cosplaying Tifa, and she's actually really common the picture. But I was like, I was thinking, why would someone want to dress up as their favorite character and waste time? And I thought the whole concept was stupid. So I blasted it off to the back of my mind, forgot about it, and I got a text message. But um, as Final Fantasy 13 came out, way before the game came out, I ended up finding myself more and more watching the trailer, and I was like, wow, that girl in that trailer, she's awesome, you know, I can tell that she's gonna kick butt, and blah blah blah, and oh man, I wish I could be her, and I found myself, like, obsessing over it, and I couldn't, like, get away from that fascination that this, like, I had with this certain character from Final Fantasy 13 who was lightning. Um, so over the time, I ended up kind of thinking more about cosplay and really kind of, you know, looking into it more without really judging, and kind of opened my mind to the idea. And eventually, it was, I talked to my mom about it because I was younger. I was like 17, but the whole idea kind of scared my mom at first, and we got together and got the cosplay together, and I attended my first convention. That was really fun. Oh man, I was so unexpected, like people wanting to take pictures, and you know, first time cosplaying, you really feel like people are giving you that attention. They're like, it's like you're almost famous, and it you know, it blew into something so big and such a huge part of my life that, you know, if I didn't have it, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably, I don't know, I'd probably be doing other hobbies, like planting flowers or, I don't know, getting sun. I don't know. But, um, I've been cosplaying for about 6 to 7 years now. Um, I've just completed Awaken Claire, and to be able to get from that point where I was like hating it and like despising it to completing such a big costume that it took so much amount of time and effort, and as well as money, is an accomplishment, and it's pretty cool. People seem to ask me why I pursue, you know, such complicated costumes, kind of going more into, you know, instead of like what got me into cosplay to more of what pushes me to do bigger and more complicated costumes. I've always had this belief in life that if you have a dream, you can always accomplish it, but it takes a lot of hard work and you have to push for it. But, you know, if you want that dream good enough, you have to push yourself, and you have to take a while to be able to, you know, accomplish that dream. And you will accomplish it if you just keep trying, if you just keep pushing. And, you know, I like telling people that, and, you know, it's a big push of confidence for others. And that's really what I like to do with other cosplayers. I really kind of try to help people out, which is another reason why I started this channel. But completing Awaken Claire was a big step in my life. I had a lot going on uh, that, was kind of hard. And it was something that I was able to do that when I first brought up the idea of doing Awaken Claire, people are like, you're crazy, you can't do it, you can't do it. But my inspiration came from a girl named Molly. She goes by Molly Cool. Um, she did Awaken Claire. I think she did the first Awaken Claire. And I saw that, even before I really watched Claymore, I was like, that's cool. That's cool. And, the more I thought about it, I was like, Molly did that costume. I'm like, I can do it myself. Like, I don't care what these people are going to say, that's too complicated, that's too big, you're crazy, you're psycho. Um, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how long it takes. So, what I did was I pretty much told myself I'll get help, from my dad, and I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to do this costume. And it took me about 6 months to finish my wings and be able to get it together. And that accomplishment alone, be able to take that costume where people couldn't say, didn't say that you weren't able to do that, you couldn't do it, and be like, I made this, I did it, is it's a big part you know, of your life, and you can always accomplish your dreams if you just work hard for them, and it's a cool feeling, it's cool.